We're not out there, one guy here and one guy there. It's a team game. I don't care who they have a tailback.
I'm hurt, dog. Don't ask me if I'm all right. Hell no. Joaquin said dominate, and we not doing it. I put my heart in this, dog. Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Welcome back to the podcast. It's been an effing minute, y'all. And guess who we got here today? We got a lot of folks in the house. This is a reimagining, brand new day, brand new crew that we got here. First, we're going to start in the upper right corner. We got my boy, Unk, from the 90s, the host of the Live On Air podcast show.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
You know what it is.
Yes,
him,
yes.
as usual.
Him. Then in the middle, we got the fucking chosen one. Y'all know who this motherfucking dog is.
Number one QB, the chosen one, rookie of the year, coming soon. Check in.
Yes, sir. And then we have the new upcoming giant in the league, the Keepers of New York, the Guardians of New York, the coach and owner and commissioner of the CCFL, Just Vic.
Hey man, I wear a lot of hats, but it's always a Yankee fitted. I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. And then we got the underrated, but never underestimated leader of the New England Blackhawks, former QB for a couple games for that franchise y'all know is Cleveland Raiders. We got our boy Yoda in the house. And then in the middle we got the field mouse. You guys know who this cat is. Yeah, he's been picking his hair 1,000 times, Mr. Young Cypher.
Yo.
And not on camera, but not to be forgotten, we have everybody's favorite commissioner, lineman for flight, keeper, protector of Sauce, the chosen one, Gunther. You want to chime in, Gunther? There you go. Okay, so we got a lot of new things going on here in the CCFL. First, just to give you guys a little bit of the story behind the CCFL. A lot of people out there think that CCFL is exclusively an ESG thing. That is not true. CCFL goes way back, has its roots in Madden. Once ESG came out, we found out that this could be the engine to take this whole brand to the next level. So with that, we're going to open up the floor to everybody here today. And what does the CCFL mean to you guys? And what does it stand for? And basically, what can the audience expect going forward from the podcast, the Live On Air show, and unprecedented 11 versus 11 all-user football?
I'd love to start off with this. For me, the CCFL means brotherhood. It means it's a canvas, and we are the paint. The community is the paint. You know, we can create a beautiful picture, or we can create this ugly, subjective piece of artwork that nobody wants to see. But for me, it has been, personally, it's been a magical place because I've gotten to know people. I met great people like Vic, Sauce, D-Shiesty, Swang, Yabami to me, Fuego. All these personalities that I probably would have never met in any capacity on earth at any time if it hadn't been for the CCFL and ESG. It's been a place for escaping reality sometimes. Some people are battling things in life, and this is a place that you can come and just really, escape. You got 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours where you can just play your games and knock them out, and you're in it with your brothers. So for me, it really means brotherhood and a place. I'm not gonna say a place of peace because it ain't always been peaceful.
Yeah, no. It's definitely not a place of peace.
But it's a place where it's almost like one of those demolition rooms where you can go in and just smash stuff and release, and you don't have to wear a mask in here. You can come in here and be yourself. and have a great time, or you know, come in here and cause havoc sometimes, especially when you're on that field.
Yes, sir. What about you, Vic? Because you're new. You're new here. Nobody's seen you here on the channel before, and you are quite the personality.
He's also my co-host. He's also one of my co-hosts.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything Unc is saying, but I mean, other than just meeting people with great personality, there's a lot of talented individuals like Yoda. For example, Yoda's also a producer, primarily, and bro, I'm not gonna lie, your beats are amazing.
Appreciate it.
Like,
bro.
I'm a fan of what you do, and I'm not afraid to say that. And I mean, yeah, bro, anytime. And other than that, the only thing I can really say is I feel like the CCFL is truly the future of esports.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a lot of esports gaming leagues that are privately ran with, you know, a full creative vision where you have people with different imaginations coming together to be cohesive.
Yeah.
A lot of esports leagues are just very black and white, and it's the same shit, excuse my language, everywhere you look.
Don't say that after I dropped all those F-bombs to open this thing off.
But yeah, I really just believe this is the future of esports, and I feel like we're heading in the right direction.
Yeah, and a lot of people, like hearing from you guys, what I think that a lot of people are underestimating. Like, this has been on the channel before, and we were covering sevens. That's nothing different from what people have done with Street and all that. But like, what we're bringing to the table now with this league, with you guys, 11 versus 11 all user football. You're taking the AI, you're taking the glitch out of the game. All the stuff that people constantly bitch about that's in Madden, that they're bitching about that's in Maximum. Like, you can't blame something if your safety doesn't do his job. It's not no bad coding, it's not anything. That's the guy on the field, and I think that, like, that's where I want the new audience to connect. This is extremely something different. This is something that you've never seen before. And we can all confidently say that. They haven't seen this at all.
For sure.
So, Sauce, what do you got? The chosen one.
Obviously, you already know me. I'm here for the storytelling. There's a story that everybody has, and I believe it needs to get told. And I think the CCFL is a great place for that story to get told, right?
Yes.
We have different things, different avenues for every single person, right? Even if you don't want to play the game, you can be an owner, you can be a GM, you can be a reporter, you can commentate, you can make, you know, anything that you want in real life, you can do in the CCFL, and the limit is beyond what it's capable of being. The website's getting more and more music, as we see every single day. I'm getting more and more music to put on for people. We're gonna start doing that through Instagram and the other avenues that we have, but for me, it's the storytelling, and that's the reason why I'm here.
Absolutely. And I don't want to get too far off. Shout out to the ESG crew. Shout out to Ray for creating the vehicle that we're able to ride in, because like honestly, without the game, we're not doing this. You know what I mean? I don't want to take that for granted, because we sure as hell ain't doing this on Madden. We sure as hell ain't doing this on Maximum. We sure as hell ain't doing this on Axis. Like I said, there's no other game that we'd be able to do this on. Now, Yoda, you're here, and we're going to talk, like, we're going to go real into depth with you talking about your team and how this all came about. But like, what makes this special to you, sir?
I'm gonna be real. Like you said, like Vic said, I'm a producer outside of playing the video game PS5. So I get on the game just to take a break from reality. So like, I've never really been a part of no esports leagues or anything of that nature. You feel what I'm saying? So CCFL will probably be like the first of many to me. So it's kind of like to take my focus off of what I do in real life, but it kind of like took over a little bit more. So whereas I'm actually interested and care about it, because at first I didn't care, like, you know what I'm saying? So and it kind of like, as you meet people and you like actually play the game more and be more interested, you kind of get more in tuned and care. So like, that would be the biggest thing for me, like basically like the transformation of like just being in a new environment for something that I normally don't do. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's what I would say.
Facts. Now for Gunther, who's not on camera, We try to keep the redheaded people off camera around here. But Gunther, yeah, it's a wild take. So Gunther, what do you have to say on this?
Honestly, I've been playing video games my whole life, and then further in life, I got into like more competitive stuff, like competitive shooters, stuff like 2K Pro-Am leagues, some Madden tournaments. Nothing, too serious. But really, what I love about this is the level of competition, and then like the level of sportsmanship and brotherhood that comes out of this game and this community that I have seen. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of or seen. It goes back to like a lot of people that played ball. It goes back to like actually playing ball again.
Yeah.
That's
for sure
mainly what I get out of it.
Yeah,
competition.
And that's what I like to see. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Just the with sevens, like, and we covered it for you guys that were here on the channel and followed the podcast. It was kind of it was more like pickup football. You know what I mean? Playground stuff, and we were keeping records. This right here at 11s, it's raised the temperature, and like to what Sauce was saying, this is really going to allow us to tell these stories about these players. And before, it was kind of subjective. We would just talk about who we thought was hot and who was good and all that. But now we're going to have actual stats to back up who we're going to be talking about, who we're going to be highlighting. So like, it's just not going to be, I'm the best just because everybody said so. Nah, brother, you're going to have something to back that up. You know what I mean? You're going to have to get this thing up out of the mud. And that's why we're going to talk about you. We're going to talk about you because you're proven, not just because you're just the loudest person in the Discord. And in the past seasons, that's pretty much how it's gone. It's like whoever was the loudest person in the Discord, that's who got talked about. That just to let you guys know out there, that era is officially totally over, and I'm sure that will reflect over on your live on air show also.
1000%.
Yes, sir.
1000%.
Now, what little segue? Like, what can we look for out of future episodes of the live on air show, Unk?
We try to keep the community updated on anything that's going on within the league. But you can really look forward to me, myself, Vic, Sauce, and a couple other guys, including you, who you'll be a special guest host pretty often in the coming weeks. But we'll be
y'all see how he pulled
forward.
me in there? Look at that. Look, nah, kids, it's on tape.
Y'all will be seeing more of us highlighting, especially rookies, because the whole reason for the platform was to give everybody a platform to come speak. Guys who felt like that they don't get enough shine. That was the original reason why I started it within ESG, because a lot of guys felt like, oh, the same people are going on the podcast, same people are the ones in the community talking. Okay, I gave you a place to come talk now.
Yeah.
So if you don't use, so when people are now, if you say now, well, the same people keep coming on. Well, I extend an invite every single week. Vic is in the announcements extending invites for people to come up and speak or to do interviews or whatever the case may be. I'm giving everybody that opportunity. You can't say that opportunity isn't there. I've extended the olive branch. Will you receive it? And so in the future, we'll be going over stats, awards. We'll be going over highlights. We just did the top 10 plays of week 1 through 4. We're working on 5 through 9 right now. And moving forward, we'll just be keeping a magnifying glass over the league. And any rules, updates to rules, or anything that's going on, we're going to be the first ones to give it to you.
Cool. Now, a little bit of a peek behind the curtain, since we do have 2 commissioners on board here. I want to hear from you guys to kind of let the league know what goes on behind the scenes. What is an average week as a commissioner? Because I know both of you guys play dual roles. What is an average week like in the CCFL?
Which commission are you talking to right now?
Yeah, that's right. I'm talking.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we
got like 4 of us in here.
Yeah, we do have 4. I'm omitting me and Unk But
Okay.
so we're putting this on Vic, and we're putting this on Sauce. Oh, we can't hear you. Can't hear you, Sauce.
I said, you want me to go first, or you want to go first, Vic?
I mean, I'll go first. I mean, you know, I don't have as long of a to-do list as Sauce has. But like for me, it's really just making sure the games go smoothly within my division, responding to DMs and questions that players in the league may have. Obviously keeping my team in check and making sure that we're leading by example, following the rule book. Other than that, I'm also, you know, tapping in with the media, coming up with ideas, helping edit, creating posts. And the thing is that if I'm posting on my socials as well, I'm incorporating the CCFL so I can help push the CCFL as well.
Gotcha. A quick question for you, Vic. What the hell are those two trophies behind you?
Come on, man. I got my D3 trophy and my pre-season 11s trophy.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to check. Just check.
Got a big shot around here, guys. We got a big shot.
Yeah. Big shot guy.
I ain't never gonna let that shit go. I used to get called Mr. YPC, yards per carry. They can't say shit now.
Nope.
It's true. All right,
Got
Sauce.
two of them things.
What you got?
So basically a little bit the same thing as Vic. Vic also forgot to mention, he does media too. He's huge on the media side of things. I don't really do media. That's not really my role right now. I'm more of the administration person. I take care of all the players, making sure that they're all put on the right roster, making sure the website's up to date, making sure that we're adding new features to you guys every week, helping finding sponsorships with Smoking J and Ace, basically making sure that the league is up and running on a day-to-day basis. I mean, I can only do it because of you guys, right? As long as you guys continue to push the positive energy, then the league will always will go in the positive way of things. So I thank you guys for being here. I mean, you guys are what makes us run every single day.
Hey, thank you. I'm going to give you your flowers because I'm going to say this. Once Sauce actually arrived like in the league and he honestly started getting his hands dirty, I think everybody here can agree that the CCFL became better. Like we had
at first.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, yo, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? He just came in calling himself the chosen one. Now he calling shots. I'm like, who the fuck is this? But I'm not gonna lie, you're not wrong. Sauce has been doing an amazing job.
Facts.
And we definitely got to give him his flowers.
Oh, yes, 100%. Okay, so now what we'll do is we're going to go and talk about the current state of the CCFL and what is changing, what teams need to be aware of out there. We've currently implemented sitting down talking with all the teams, getting to know them. We put out the call to arms on people to step in and help out with media, call to arms on people to come in and step out, help out with stats and all that. And it seems like it's gone over fairly well thus far. So in a nutshell, what do you guys think about this, about the way that we're currently headed?
I feel like it's going to still take more and more people though to you know, of course, volunteer and want to help out and do this, right? Because it's only going to work if we do it together. We've had a lot of volunteers for stats, which has helped us out by a lot, right? It goes from 2 people doing stats to now 6. Now, hopefully here shortly, we'll have 2 more people, will be 8, and continuously having more people would make everything easier. And we can get more in depth with stats, right? Yeah. Same thing with media, right? The more people we add onto media, the more in depth and the more character you'll see from these media outlets and them pushing the information accurately and in a positive way. I mean, we're going away from, you know, the unfiltered side of things or the filtered side of things. We want to hear the unfiltered side of things, right? We want to hear everybody's story. The person on the team that's maybe not doing so good. It's just getting everybody's name out there. So I really need you guys to help. And even like I said, Yoda, he's doing great things. He came up with a great idea for the teams to do theme songs that he's helping them with, which is going to be amazing. It's more stuff that's going to help people's stories and help the website grow. The objective, guys, is to make this look good for every single person that's at home that's watching, not even the players, the people that are at home that are trying to be a love of this game and a love of the league that we're trying to show them.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I've been around the CCFL since before it was even a thing. And when it came into fruition, things were rocky, as they should have been. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you start something new, there's things that you don't know. There's a known, there's the known, there's the known unknowns, and there's the unknown unknowns. And there was a lot of unknown unknowns that they didn't even know that they need to be asking those questions to begin with. And now I think with all the mistakes that have been made and everything that the commissioners have gone through, we're in the right place. We're heading in the right direction. Everything is going where it should be as far as like administration. And I think that the more people that we add to the community, because we're sitting at around like 300 plus people right now.
Yeah.
And the more people the more people we add to the community, I think it just improves. It gives us more teams, then it gives us more great minds to be in the room with us to help us to be even better. But I think right now is the best that the CCFL has ever looked, and I'm proud to say that I'm a part of it.
Variety is the spice of life. Variety is the spice of life. Now,
oh man, wisdom, y'all.
Man, you're missing a variety by not asking me a question.
Oh, holy smokes. Okay, go ahead, Cypher. What do you got?
Nah, put that camera back on. Why are you hiding?
Yeah.
But I know I had to walk to the store, but I can't turn camera right now. But what I was gonna say, the reason why I like the CCFL and like why I see it going in the future is I see the CCFL blowing up in the future because it's a very diverse league. Like, you don't know who you're gonna get, you know, like you could get someone like Cypher, you know, the best quarterback to ever exist, or you can get someone like Sauce, the worst quarterback to ever exist.
Wow.
So, you know,
wow. See, that's why we can't give you the mic.
How humble.
That's why we can't give you the mic.
so yeah, exactly. So, you know, it's just like a lot of variety, and you don't know like what type of coach you're gonna have. You don't know, like, you know, it's just like a lot of variety. Like, you don't know like what the next team's gonna do. Like, and I feel like there's really no meta in the game right now because you don't know like what team's gonna do because like some teams are pass heavy, some teams are run heavy. Some teams like run RPOs. It's just like a lot of diversity, and like every game that every person you face, it's like a different challenge.
Cool. You know what, Cypher? I'm going to give you a thumbs up because you used the big word diversity, but I'm going to have to take a couple points off because you said like a little bit. You kind of reached your like limit there. So, Gunther, what do you have to add on to that?
Add on to what, as in terms of what?
The league. What, like,
Can you rephrase the question for me?
The way that you see how the league's changing and where it's headed. Man, what's going on here? What's going on here?
He is kicking in. I'm sorry. The way I see the league going, right now it's an adjustment period for everybody going from 7s to 11s, and then now we're starting to be a little bit more hands-on with rulings and all that.
Facts.
Get me started. I see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I still see the vision, especially now that we have 11s and football season's right around the corner. It's going to be bringing more people in. This is still just setting up the foundation and making sure the foundation is stable and isn't going to give away anytime soon.
Facts.
Make sure we got good foundation to build this league upon and go on, because we're still in our inaugural season of 11s. We have all that history with 7s that's dead and buried. Some people it's a good thing, some people it's bad.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing. Now,
got to make sure we continue.
Now, what I was going to do is I was going to segue, but I'm going to call him audible. Okay? Kill. I'm calling it audible. I'm pointing at Yoda right now. Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say, let me get some more questions for Yoda, man.
Yeah, that's what we're getting ready to do. Like it was originally. This was going to be a one-on-one, okay? But now Yoda, we putting you in the limelight, bro. You QB1 right now. So we're going to interview you collectively. And what we're only talking about the Blackhawks here. We might talk a little bit of league stuff, but we're talking exclusively about the Blackhawks. So I'm going to kick this thing off. So how's it been as far as starting out the Blackhawks with you being the leader, both on and off the field? What kind of speed bumps does that bring? There you go. Look at that repping. I love that new logo. I ain't gonna lie. So what kind of speed bumps does it bring, like with you being the leader on and off the field?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. As far as being the leader, as far as the owner-wise of the team or the quarterback, because that's two different type of responsibilities for real. But they both is like
your owner side of things.
You want to hear the owner? Okay.
Well, me to be real, I feel like the Blackhawks, everybody want to be there. So it's not like I mean, you get one or two people that's not comfortable with playing what they want to play, but like they always find their way off the team. But like, far as the core players, we want to be there. Like the Blackhawks is America's new team.
Ooh,
like everybody want to be a Blackhawk, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
well,
not,
give me that roster.
Like
if they're America's team, give me the roster. Who are the players of the Blackhawks? I want to hear their names. Write them down.
You got me, you got myself for real. You got number one receiver. So I can't even say number one. We got three number ones for real. In my opinion, if you ask me, we got Twitch. Pac-Man Zan, that's the number one receiver.
Dog. He's a dog.
We got V30.
Yeah.
V30 shots. So, we got Blitz.
Another dog.
Another
dog.
That's then we got my boy, we got Kazumi, aka Overly, on the line. He been with us and he's the vets, like that's been there from the rip. We got the Real Prophet on the line. We got Mr. No Screens and Hardy. We got two new crazy rookies, running backs, Yeber and Barcode.
Those amazing. Both of them amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think if I missed anybody. That's it. Yeah, I ain't missing anybody. Obadiah, we got Obadiah too as well. And
y'all traded for him, right? Y'all traded for Obadiah.
Nah, he a rookie we picked up.
Okay.
We picked up three rookies on that Bring Your Own Friends one. We picked up Yeber, Barcode, and Obadiah. Okay. 3 super stills.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so where do you think you guys need to shore up at? Like with all those guys you're talking about, is there any area that you feel as a coach and an owner that you really need to shore up, that you're going to be on the lookout for? Like once the academy gets kicked up and all that, some spots that you're looking to really shore up to make sure that you're that dynasty you want to be?
I mean, see, our problem, we always been loaded with skill, and like we just never really had like people that actually wanted to play line.
Mm-hmm.
So now that we finally got there, our team kind of like gelling more. And when I got suspended for a couple seasons, we had our problem was just fitting in the league. That's all, like getting in where we fit in for real, like understanding how the program ran. Like instead of, because I'm not gonna lie, when we came into the league, we had the mindset of we don't even care about the program. We just gonna do our own thing and play the game. And we kind of still do got that mindset, but we care about the game more. You know what I'm saying? Like we care about the actual league more. But as far as like other teams, we don't really care. We be in our own world. We do our own thing. Y'all see us in the parties. We be in our own PlayStation parties. Not saying we against everybody else. We just I feel like that built team chemistry, and that's why our team is like getting better and better.
Facts.
Yeah, cause they've and I've been in their party a couple times, and we've gelled with each other. So
yeah, it's like we don't kick people out or now. You come in, you come fuck with us. If you don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying?
And they definitely got a real brotherhood over there. Like them cats be literally they in there almost every day, just vibing with each other, having a great time.
A lot of people don't know that's the reason why like we even created the team. Like because when we first got on the game, it was like we had to hear, oh, y'all not in the CCFL, y'all pub runners. Like, so the core people that I named for our team, they actually started with us. So we literally created the team for that. Like people that wasn't in the CCFL that wanted to play the game and just work together.
Yeah.
So,
So anybody else got any questions?
It's been rough. It's been rough. It still feel rough, but I feel like now it just feels normal now. If it's not rough, it's normal to us now. Like if it's not if it's not nothing just smooth, if it's smooth selling, something ain't right. So, you know, now we just going with the flow, man.
Now let me ask you this, Yoda. What separates a good team from a great team?
Well, a great team. Well, the first thing first, a great team gotta have great leaders. That's first. That's the first thing. Like, you gotta have people that could set the example.
Yeah.
Like, whether it's myself or other veterans on a team, that's the first thing. It can't always be one person. It gotta be like multiple people and we gotta hold each other accountable for the smallest things. And that's kind of really what we do. Like, we probably like I don't know if you in our games or in our, but we like, a person could get burnt one time on the field, they gonna hear about that shit all day. Or like, I could throw an interception, it going like, a nigga gonna make it seem like I throw a million picks, like, and it could just be one, like, and that's just, and at first I used to be like, bro, this is not that serious, because I know 1,000 other quarterbacks that throw way more than me.
True.
And I just had to realize that, like, I'm just being held accountable because my standards is probably higher, my expectations is probably higher, you feel me? So I understand it now. And like I mentioned before, like, a QB that a lot of QBs don't get recognition for being a quarterback to throw a million picks because they don't get recognition at all as being even a good quarterback. So it's like, nobody even going to care.
It's just true.
So at first I didn't understand it. So then I understood it. I'm like, all right. Because it's like, I do be running around saying what I be doing, like we beat Flight. And the scrimmages, like, we ain't going to say too much about that. But, you know, what happened that day. Stuff like that. Like, if I'm running around saying stuff like that, when I thought 1 or 2 picks is going to make it seem like it's a big thing. So I understand how it go. But being like, far as teamwork though, making your team a good team from the owner standpoint, you gotta make sure your players is happy too. That's another thing too.
Yes. Now
you gotta make sure your players is happy.
Now let me ask you this question: why should viewers tune in every Tuesday and Thursday night and have their eyes fixated on the New England Blackhawks?
Oh man, it's the greatest show in America.
What makes me get in there? Why should I come see you? When I go to the ESG category on Twitch, why should I tune in and watch the Blackhawks?
I'm gonna be real. Why you should tune in to watch this? Come see us, cause I'm gonna be real. We not a stand up. We not a legit, like. Don't think you coming to see the New England Blackhawks, you gonna come see like professionalism. You gonna see niggas getting cursed out, all type of stuff. Like, there's no telling what you're gonna see. Yeah, it's gonna be raw and uncut. So it's like, I mean, I don't know how to kick it to you no other way. It's gonna be raw and uncut, and it's like, it's just a mixture of down to earth people. And we try to keep it professionalism, but realistically, it's not gonna be that. It's like, it's always gonna be like chaotic, but like, it may seem like it's organized chaos. Can I say, if I say that?
You in the heat of battle.
It's
like,
organized.
Yeah, it's like if you in the heat of battle,
it's
like,
entertaining.
yes, because what a lot of people don't understand, like, if you were really truly able to have like a true mic'd up and you heard what transpired on a football field on Sunday, you're gonna hear some wild stuff.
Yeah. Like, you hear Tom Brady person all crazy, man, like all those great quarterbacks person, like saying some crazy stuff, and on our, that's one of the reasons why I don't stream them. I'm not the streamer no more for my like my mic be turned off. like you'll probably hear a lot of other guys, but like my mic is turned off just off the stuff that's being said, and it's not even like I'm disrespecting anybody. It's just the language that we use, you know, like, because we all still grown and stuff like that. And it's just it's high intensity on the football field. And then me, I'm the type of player, I like getting in other players' heads, so I might troll them to the point that they really think I hate them, or like other people on my team do that too as well. And we know that it's a mental game in football. Like, I played football in real life before, so I literally know it's a mental game. And if I get in your head, I got you, especially as the quarterback and like the middle linebacker. Like, so sometimes I'll be rage baiting on purpose, just to see how far a person gonna go.
That's a part of, I mean, yeah. What do they say? It's what is it? 90% of the game is half mental. It's like some kind of weird saying like that. I don't know.
Facts.
Yeah, I might mess that up, but I think that's
80% mental.
I get what you're saying.
Now, do you guys have this? Do you guys got any questions for Yoda?
Yes. What is it that has changed this season from last season that y'all, like, what did y'all take from last season that y'all changed into this season to be able to be where y'all are right now?
We got line. that's really the main issue. We got line, like we got actually, and another thing about our team is like this year we getting more better with paying attention to detail, like knowing in certain situations to SWAT and knowing when to go for picks or knowing when to like different coverages and stuff. Like it's just more about paying attention to detail opposed to just getting on here playing the game.
Yeah.
Like that's that. I would say that's probably the main thing. And then it's like the vets on our team are starting to understand their roles and the influence that they got on the younger players. Like a lot of people on our team, like a lot of people, like this is the thing people don't know about the Blackhawks. Like a lot of players on our team wasn't just automatically good. Like veteran players on our team, like actually helped other players become better. You feel what I'm saying? Like our receiver core is not all good because they all just came on the game super good. Like they actually be in the lab with each other and showing each other certain tricks.
Bro, you and the Reapers back in the day, you guys used to always be in public runs. Like I remember I used to like log in, I'd see you guys and always running together. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, shoot, I think you got hyped one time because you beat my ass in the public scene one time.
Yeah, I retired you, man. Last CCFL game you played was against.
Hey,
got retired, man. I got about 6 sacks on you.
Listen, brother. Don't you forget where you came from, bro. You used to be a Raider. You're right. I played with the Raiders for like 2-3 games. I came mid-season. You guys got us a dub. Then you get us a dub.
The opportunity for sure. Yeah, you did.
I got one more question for him. How has it been having Mr. No Screens? Because he had a great season in the preseason. I think he was with the Underdogs last season.
Yeah.
But and he had an amazing season with them. And now y'all have him. Has his production continued to increase since he's been with y'all?
I'm gonna say this about Mr. No Screens, and I'm gonna put Hardy in it too, because we got them together as a package deal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why I love them as an addition to our team, because like I said, we always had line, like Overly been our Kazumi, he's been our regular lineman consistently that wanted to be there and play. Like he's been holding it down for a while. So it's like kind of at the lineman spot, like it kind of just been like like linebacker level, D-back level, like we kind of had coaches and mentors, but at the like line level was kind of like just okay, this is the line. Now on the day there, they actually I see like the line actually competing with each other and holding each other accountable. Like, no, you need to get there. No, you need to switch this build, that build ass. Like, I feel like it's like more like assertiveness, and I love that Screens. Even though Kazumi is a vet, he don't care. He'll go at him and be like, no, you got to get active too. Like, and it just raised the competition for each other to keep everybody on their stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep everybody on their job. So I really like that a lot because he actually wants to be there. Like, Screens want to be there. It ain't just like, oh, I got traded to the Blackhawks. He actually take pride in it. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I really respect that and like that a lot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Mr. No Screens and Hardy.
Yes, sir. Well, I tell you what. We're going to keep you around, but what we're going to do is we're going to segue here, and we appreciate. I heard somebody tell me wait.
I want to ask a question.
All right, go ahead, Cypher.
Oh man,
Yoda, in your opinion, right? In your opinion, bro, who do you think is like a better QB between you and Box?
Why you gonna ask me that?
Wow, that's crazy.
You gonna put me in a hot seat?
That's
All right, listen, right? Box used to be on that team, and
yeah, we picked Box up because I got suspended because of you.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
So we gonna put it all on the floor. We gotta put it all the way on the floor.
Hey, what the woman be saying? Clock it.
Hell no, Rick.
If you gonna put it on the floor,
Hell no. Look at him catching his fingers together. Hell no.
Man, Cypher cool now though. Cypher be asking me about advice. We ain't got no problems with each other. Like we cool. Like, but that was a time, like I said, I just came into CCFL. I was like, man, this little ass kid keep trolling me. Like I'm a grown man. Like keep saying shit to me. I'm going to get at you. And eventually, he knew how to play. And like I said, I'm new to PlayStation, so even the word rage bait and all that shit, I ain't even, like you can ask people on my team. I ain't know what none of that meant and all that. Wow. And he just caught me lacking. So you know what I mean. I got suspended. It happened. Like we passed it. But if you want to go into we picked Box up because I was suspended. No,
but like, who do you think is better?
Ooh,
Now
he's
listen,
persistent.
I'ma say
His
this.
brother's persistent.
I'm gonna say this about Boss, because I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Boss is a hell of a player. He can be the best, but he's a gamer. So far as when we talking about the gaming and like the stick work and the ESG gaming things, he's a better gamer for sure. But if we talking about quarterbacking and making reads and knowing what you're seeing on the field and making adjustments, and Boss is not better than me. He's better than me at gaming.
There's somebody here.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
That can chime in on
And
that.
Vic in here. Vic, you
Yeah,
in here.
that's
You
what
know,
I'm
I can tell you why.
saying.
I'm gonna tell you why. And I proved this theory to Boss 1,000 times. You keep him in the pocket, you win the game. You keep him in the pocket and force him to make the throw, you win the game. Boss run left and run right and rely on a nigga getting burnt and his screen getting smaller and losing the receiver, losing the coverage. You feel what I'm saying?
Field awareness.
I rely on what I'm seeing in the coverage. If I see cover 2 up top, I'm going 9 times out of 10, I'm going to hit the middle of that field, or where, like just like natural quarterback reads. You feel what I'm saying? So it could be like yin and yang. Sometimes that could be my downfall, and sometimes like him running to the left, banking on that could be his downfall. So it's just like balance. I feel like if we talking about wins versus losses, me versus Boss, I got more wins than him. So whatever.
Vic, do you want to add
He'll
to
tell you
that?
that. He'll tell you that. Whatever.
I'm gonna keep it short. He probably do got more wins against Box, but those were all in pubs. They were never against the New York Guardians. Box
Well, the
beat
New
on
York
Guardians is a completely because look, Yoda, I hate to say this after you just said that about my QB, but y'all are my underdog team, even though we are in the same conference. I want to see y'all win.
No, fuck with Boss.
Damn near
I
just
don't
as
want you
much
to
as
think
I
that
want
he
to win. You
bad.
feel me?
But then there's another thing too. Y'all gonna hate
But
me
the
when I
thing
say this.
is,
I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say.
Box
first.
is the only quarterback other than Pigeon that I've seen be comfortable in the pocket. We only have maybe 2-3 linemen most games, and he will just chill in that shit until he has to roll out, because it gets to a point where he does have to roll out sometimes.
So Vic,
But
let me ask
he
you a
also
question.
reads the defense.
Vic, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Out of the field play, does Boss roll out or stay in the pocket more? Be real.
It depends on the defense. He has to read the defense. If
You don't
say
even want
one
to
of
say
the,
it, man. You know what you don't even want to say it.
No, it depends on the defense. Like,
If that's his play style,
you
there's
have
nothing
to-
wrong with that. There's
You have
nothing
to
wrong
no,
with that.
you have to truly
watched
watch our
both.
games to actually see him and how he plays, because
I
everything he
play
does
Boss.
strictly goes.
I picked him up in the draft literally because I know him.
No,
Like,
I'm
I
talking
know him.
about in 11s. This preseason and even going into this season. He
What I'm
does
gonna say,
both.
what I'm gonna say about that 11s game, what I'm gonna say to you about 11s, bro. And y'all can hate me from saying this or anything, but if I would have had Juan, I would have won the chip too.
Ooh.
We're just gonna leave it at that.
Well, I got 2 things to say. I got 2 things to say intermission wise. I don't think Juan's really the whole reason why they made it that far. Maybe he did a lot
We
during the
barely
last
run the
game for
ball.
them to win,
He
right?
beat us
For them to win.
single-handedly.
He stepped up when he win to win, right?
Because y'all can't stop the run. That's the
But
only reason
Yoda's
we
not.
had him run
Yoda's
the ball.
not.
No, Yoda's not wrong.
That's false.
He's not
Can I
wrong.
speak?
Yes.
Can I speak?
No,
Yes.
Yoda's not wrong about the way Box plays. I've watched Box. I've watched everybody in the league. Majority of his passes that he makes is outside of the
It's
pocket. That is
bombs,
correct.
downfield
That is a fact.
Because
That is
somebody
a
got
fact.
lost, they circle got small and they got lost. They downfield bombs. Now, when you
Okay.
play
But
me
they getting
sauce and
lost
flight,
'cause he's
how many
reading the
times you seen me
defense.
roll out?
Okay. Now, can I speak that?
Unk's
Can I
begging.
speak that?
He's begging to get in here.
So, one, I'm just speaking right now on the whole Juan thing. Listen, saying that Juan beat y'all single-handedly says more about y'all's team than it does about their team. Number
That's what it
two,
is.
you still have to play you still have to play their defense. So that means y'all.
He don't
offense
exist on
didn't-
defense.
I'm about to say, but what?
Juan
but they-
does.
But what did they do? What did y'all do offensively? Because you don't just lose from one side of the ball.
Offensively, we scored. Juan scored. Then Juan caught an interception. I think when we played y'all, Vic, we lost by literally 7 or 3. One of those. Remember, I got that. I hit Boss on the goal line and got the fumble.
Okay, look, I ain't gonna lie, he did throw a couple bombs on 2 of my DBs. And I'm strictly gonna call them out because I need them to lock the fuck in. Yo, White, sometimes they fall asleep back there and they get burnt. But Yoda did throw a couple bombs. Now you can throw a bomb on me, stop playing.
I'm not saying just you specifically. I'm saying everybody I play. That's just my play style. I'm a passer. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to run.
respect it.
Like,
And the one
if
thing
I roll
can
out,
say
I'm
is-
only rolling out because it's a speed edge rusher or something like that. I'm not just rolling out just so somebody can lose their circle. Even though that's not, I don't hate on it. It is what it is. If that's your style, that's your style. But I'm playing football.
See what you started there, Cypher. You see what you started,
I fuck
Cypher.
with boss. I fuck with boss better than I would say this boss better than a lot of people
Question.
for sure.
That's a good question.
It was. Well, I tell you what, we're going to keep you around for the rest of the show. I'm going to have the links to their streams here in the descriptions of this video, so you guys will be able to tune in on Tuesdays and Thursdays and see what's going on with the Blackhawks. Yoda, you are the first member from the league that we've had on the relaunching of the podcast. I'm not going to tell you goodbye because you ain't going nowhere, but we are going to take a quick break and we will be back to talk about more shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, welcome back, everybody. And we got a couple topics here to talk about. And to open it up, we're gonna toss it to me boy Sauce. What you got? What you got for us, sir?
Hey, so the next thing we'll talk about, y'all, we'll talk about the predominant, the gonna be the one and only CCFL Academy, right?
Yes, sir.
Our league that we want to help build players up and build them ready to play in the league. Right now we are on a break because obviously crossplay is not done and it's almost there to being done. When it gets done, then I would love to go and watch these games. And I really want to see how they're going to unfold because we never know who the winners or the losers of these championships and college runs are going to be. And this is a good pool for the owners and coaches, GM, scouts to come down and see what the crop of the corn coming into the next season's going to be, right? We still have our notable players. There have been some new players that have been appearing on scene too. So soon y'all will see a mock draft from me once their season begins, and we're gonna get all that started. I can't wait for these stories to unfold. I can't wait to see who's gonna be the Heisman. Is it gonna be a running back? Is it gonna be a lineman? We gotta, like, the league needs linemen.
Yeah.
So is it gonna be a lineman?
I'd love to see it be a lineman.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it be a lineman.
Yeah.
So I just want to see what's coming out. The first pick this year might be a lineman. It might be it. It might go crazy.
Yeah, and we've had some hiccups, just like everybody starting out the CCFL Academy. Nothing like, if we could have got it going. We were kind of dependent on the game. We wanted to be cross-play, so we've had to take some measures, and it's coming. I know you guys keep on hearing us talk about it, but it's on its way, and it's going to solidify like everything, and I can't wait to see the competition that takes place on that level with the academy. Man, it's all quiet. Vic, you're looking all serious. You ain't got nothing to add on to that, bro? Let me out there, Vic, just all serious
Hey
looking.
man, I was just waiting for predictions, you know.
Oh.
I'll say this. I think I'll say this about the academy. I think it's a great thing. Like I said, when we had that meeting with the commissioners and everything, I think it's a great thing because I feel like if this is going to be a competitive league, it's not just ESG football, it's the CCFL, and if it's going to be a competitive league, I feel like it's like being in the NFL. Ain't no bums in the NFL.
Yeah.
Regardless if they get shine or not, you feel what I'm saying? So I feel like the academy should be a place where, though, we examine and determine if you qualify to even play in this league.
Facts.
Like, so I feel like it's definitely a great thing to have people even going through a trial run or some type of thing before y'all even get on the big stage.
Now, let's segue from the academy and talk about currently what's going on in the league. Who? Yeah. Let's talk about the leaders and who's taking care of business and the teams that we thought was going to be something so far up to this point have kind of been nothing burgers.
All right. Look, I'm not even gonna talk about my team because I feel like it would be very biased if I do. So I'll leave that up to somebody else. But I do want to say the fact that the Animals, Flight, Phantom, Tridents, Locks, and Raiders are all 5-1.
Yeah.
Just shows that we have multiple teams that are hungry and want to win.
Animals.
I didn't expect the Locks to start off this strong. I did expect the Animals to start off this strong. Flight, Sauce, you just got a great surrounding cast. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of the best surrounding casts you could ask for out of the league. The Phantoms, second band's back. Better's not doing too much, but they're doing their thing.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what,
Second band, that's my boy. He's supposed to be a Blackhawk.
yeah. Here we go. But I'll tell you what, the Animals, I watched a couple of their games, and before, and I hate to go back into the past, in sevens, the narrative would have been it's all what is it, chicken drain?
Chicken drain.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's not. They're just like winning in different ways. I saw a game, and it'll be in the highlights here, where they won by a couple points, and like I already picked up the narrative that it was going to be chicken drain that pulled him through, and he didn't even touch the ball. He didn't even have that many yards in the game. So like surprising.
I think it was that's Seth's team, ain't it? Vic?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Seth's team. Seth has been showing out.
Seth is nice.
Seth Mullins, aka Phantasm, has been showing out for them boys. We had me and Vic recently. We're going through their clips and everything, watching some of their film, and Vic was actually the one who was mentioning to me about how good he was. And I ain't gonna lie, once I seen them clips start rolling in, and I don't check my DMs all the time, or I don't check my tag when I'm getting mentioned all the time, but he had been mentioning me on these clips, and I'm like, I'll get to him in a second. Boy, when I went through them clips, that boy was barbecuing. You hear me? The grill was hot.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what. Good.
The thing that a lot of people are forgetting, or they don't know, is that their owner / QB, Coach Mike Mode, plays football. He coaches football. So being on 11s now, he gets to play real football.
Yeah.
And his IQ is just something that not everybody has, because this is literally all he lives for.
Yeah.
Like,
so now it's really showing now, like.
Definitely.
Yeah, so it's a joke. Now, what about the Raiders?
Raiders got my boy. The Raiders got my boy at QB.
What about them Raiders?
My boy Big Slytherin. He's good.
I was about to say, yeah.
He's still playing QB for them?
Yeah.
He's still play QB?
Yeah. See, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Friend of mine. That was a great pickup. I was proud to see y'all picked him up at QB. I feel like he can make something happen.
Yoda, you know who made that happen?
Who?
Me.
Oh yeah, that was a great call.
Yes.
Like, I know him in real life. He's also an outstanding rapper too. I don't know if y'all know that, but he's like a well-known rapper.
Go ahead and tell him to put that track together for the Raiders then.
Yeah.
That's like he's a well-known friend of mine. Like I probably know him the most out of anybody on ESG.
Yeah, no, Slytherin's good. He's definitely good people. And let's see, since we got two members here, let's talk about Flight. Because I liked what Vic said
hold
about
up.
the supporting guys.
Before we start on Flight, I just want to let's talk about the Locks. The Locks, they're another great team. Another good quarterback came from Xbox. You know, the Xbox boys are doing
best quarterback. In my opinion, the best quarterback in the league.
You can't say that because I heard you also tell Box that. So hey, y'all see that? He also told Box that. So
it's too early to say who the best because I'm the best for real. But that's another subject.
You're saying rock money for the win. You know, you're saying.
But yeah, definitely another great quarterback. Came from Xbox, doing his thing, bringing the team out. The Locks were struggling before he got there. Now they're turning into a contending team, which shows. I mean, when we were coming over here, we said that we could hang.
Yeah.
We could do everything that PlayStation can do and maybe just a little bit better. So I'm glad to see that all the Xbox people that have made their way over here are showing that we can play at the highest level.
Absolutely. Like who's Rock throwing the ball to?
Scorch.
He has a bunch of different receivers. It's not just Scorch.
He got a good running back, KH.
Because you would think
played them.
Yeah, their running back is really
7.
what's doing everybody in, actually, to be honest. So they have a bunch of good players.
They got a good running back. I think it's like KHMDI or something like that.
KMDXI.
Yo, we gotta get you back on camera.
And their line is also good. So they got a little good organization going on.
Touch you.
And Scorch is good too.
Yeah. What'd you say? Say it again, number.
Touch you. Touch you.
Touch you. Wow.
They snapped with that. I ain't gonna lie. That was one of the coldest names ever. Touch you.
Now, can we talk about Flight now?
Sure.
Okay.
Since you're so
yeah, let's talk about Flight and let's talk about
losing brand of football.
Well, see, like, you stole my line. You stole my line. We were going to talk about the brand of football that Flight's playing. So, Flight honestly probably has one of the strongest rosters in the league. I don't think that anybody could even come close to the roster. When you got Floto, you got Yams, you got Gunther, you got Sauce, you got Ben, you got
AJ, Mo, Army.
So I learned one thing: sometimes too much talent could be overwhelming.
But they know how to play it well. That's the thing, though. They know how to play their talent well, very well. Like that's one thing I've always respected about Flight. Those guys, when they step on the field, they're putting their best foot forward, and they have the talent to fill those roster spots.
Now, this is way too early because, like, what Yoda's saying actually is valid. I can remember, and I'm old, and a lot of you guys won't understand this. The Minnesota Vikings back in the day, they were absolutely loaded to the gills. They had Randy Moss, they had Chris Carter. In every single position, but they just couldn't get it done. I mean, they got to the championship game, they got close, but it was one of those things where there wasn't enough footballs to go around. Now, in everybody's opinion, what team right now, and we're just talking about where we're at, poses the biggest threat to Flight headed forward?
The Hawks.
I like that answer.
Realistically, I'm going the only team you talking about out of the teams that are 5-1 with them.
No, just the whole league. The whole league.
It's always going to be the Guardians because they're the contending champs. And if I had to say anybody else, it's probably going to be the Animals because they're going to be the
man. What?
Let me tell you why.
Me and Unc was thinking the same thing because I'm.
Let me tell you why though. Let me tell you why though.
See, I'm gonna be the one that's gonna cause the controversy on this show. I'm gonna sit down so this motherfucker right here because I'm calling it how I see it.
We said moving forward we'd only be talking based on stats and not how we feel.
Okay, all right, my bad.
So y'all are sitting at number 13, 3-3.
Yeah,
if we're being realistic, I'm not talking about how I feel. I'm talking about what I'm seeing on that field every night. And
this is what you gotta realize too, though. Let me say this before you get started. A lot of those divisions in those schedules, like some teams got a sweet ride, and some teams
that's an excuse.
That's not an excuse. That's real.
That's
real.
What's
that's not an excuse.
What's real is people are playing the schedule that they put in front of them.
If we got on the schedule, the Locks, the Guardians, Flight, Pirates, and then another team got.
See, Yoda, me and Sauce could.
No, he's right. Wait. You're right though.
The schedule does factor into it.
You got put in a bracket that you can win. Everybody got put in a bracket where they can win. That's the purpose. Not you can't just go into a bracket and we put a team in a bracket and they're losing every season. Think about what if the Blackhawks were in our division? Do you not understand who we have in our division?
We have the
Knights. We
beat them too. Y'all would never beat us in 11. Y'all have never beat us yet.
Who wouldn't beat y'all in 11?
This is crazy.
We played the season.
That's crazy, dude. I don't know about that.
Never beat.
I mean, we played. Okay, so wait, guys. We got to remember this.
Even in the scrimmages and in the real games.
But that's what we're saying. Scrimmages. We're talking about scrimmages. That's all you can
go. No, I'm talking about all right. So we talking about last season. We beat them too in the season.
Okay, so let me tell you this: how many people did we play with last season? Everybody keeps talking about
Flight. I had the main players. I had Pigeon, KJ, Floto, every name, Liams. Everybody was there except you.
I don't know.
They didn't play y'all with a full 11.
Yeah, they did.
Flight only played one full 11 game, and I know what game it is.
Yes.
They only played against the Devils. The last game of the season, because that's I know, but you got to think of the mindset, bro. Flight already told y'all coming in that they did not care.
That's a statement right there. That's a high. That's high.
You know what?
I'm not going
you're right. That's an excuse. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna tell you why, Sauce. You're right.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because when these dudes come on a podcast and talk high and mighty and talk about what other people else doing, like, oh, they're trash this and all that trash this, and when y'all see those people on the field and they belt y'all.
Hold on.
You got to show these people.
I'm gonna add a
You
little.
can't just be up here. And
Yoda,
wait.
Let me
Before
add,
we move on, hold on, wait.
Yoda, you know 100%. You know 100%. I feel that. Do you not know how I felt when I came into this league? Everybody was talking trash about me.
So that's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
That's all I'm saying about Flight. If they got so much high expectation, we can't hear no.
but let me.
Well, they're 5-1 right now, so it's not like it's not like
Like
we're saying
LeBron James
anything
on the
crazy.
field playing, like,
But what you're saying
like
is,
LeBron James.
okay, but what we're talking about where they are right now in the season. They're 5-1. That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
And you said something about schedule. In their schedule, they lost to the Sin City Hitmen. They beat the Hellcats. They beat the Knights, which is a juggernaut in the league. They always have.
We beat the Phantoms. We beat the Phantoms.
And then they beat the and guess who y'all got on the week 13? They got the Blackhawks. So all that back and forth y'all doing,
it'll be
save it for week 13.
It'll be
save it for week 13. Y'all on
right.
you talking about their schedule. No, but I'm saying you talking about their schedule. You're on their schedule. So save that heat for when it's week 13. But until then, we talking about schedules. They 5-1. Y'all 3-3.
Well, let me bring
I only
clarity.
can go off.
Let
I
me
only
bring
can go off
clarity
them
to
playing
this.
us.
Let me bring clarity to this.
I ain't scared.
The way
I don't see a threat.
the way that these divisions were set up is that, like Saw said, we made sure that the groupings were where they could win. So for somebody like, and it was all based off of what happened in the preseason that we had. So based upon how you finished in that preseason, we divided things evenly based upon your record and put you in divisions with likewise results as everybody. So therefore, you know, if you're in the Rooks or the Kings or whatever, you just need to take a look around and realize that you're in like record teams are in there with you. Not to say you're trapped in that, because it's not like before when you were in divisions, but like what Unc said, you're going to have a chance to prove that you are better than Flight because they're on your schedule. And if you make it to the playoffs, it's no more that separate. The degrees of separation are no longer there. That's why this is a new era. Everybody's going to have a chance to grab that crown. Everybody's going to have a chance to back their ish up. And at the end of the season, it's only going to be one person standing on top of that mountain. The rest of everybody else is going to be packed up.
I just want to say one more thing. I just want to say one more thing because speaking of the preseason, y'all finished with the same record, regardless of who showed up, who didn't show up, what happened. Y'all finished with the same record. So anything y'all saying is all speculation at this point.
But this
y'all got to go based on which y'all beat them. Y'all beat them though. Y'all beat them though.
This is proving my point. This is
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Anything moving forward is speculation.
So the question that was asked was, who do y'all feel as though pose a threat to Flight? How can y'all sit here and have me say, not my guys?
Because
we're talking about what's going on right now, though. We're talking about what's going on right now.
I'm Janet Jackson right now. What have you done for me lately?
Yeah, because we're talking about like what's going on right now.
Right now they got a good record.
And that's all we can talk about. That's all we can talk. We said we're gonna talk about stats, not how we feel that right now, based on records. The only team that I see based on what's going on is who I said, the Animals
5-1.
Yeah, and the other team I said was, I forgot that quick.
Guardians.
The Guardians.
6-0.
Exactly.
6-0.
The undefeated team, and then the team that's right there with them. Now, if we come back in a week and y'all didn't beat everybody on y'all schedule, yeah, I would be inclined to say, yeah, the Blackhawks, they looking good. They after Yoda left the show.
That's not the question though. We not worrying about that. The question was who opposed a threat to Flight.
Who opposed a threat to Flight? But right now it would only be the 5-1 teams in our division, our conference. Our conference is the only ones that pose a threat to us. If you're not making it to the Super Bowl, then you don't pose a threat to us.
Yeah, we ain't doubting your leadership skills. Like,
no, you're right. It is still early. We still got a whole lot of games.
Super early. I feel like let me tell you something. I feel like let me tell you something. Y'all record and our record can change in 1 week, in 2 days. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we talking about right now.
We're not far in the league. We're not far off in the league. We still in the beginning section of the league.
We're halfway. We're at the halfway.
We're at halfway.
You're right.
You're right. Gunther's been trying to.
feels so short because it's only Tuesday and Thursdays now.
Hey, Gunther's been trying to elbow
Yeah, and it's
his way
16
in.
games. It's 16 games.
Go ahead, Gunther.
Yeah, go home.
Go ahead.
Hey, you want to know who's got the biggest threat to us right now? It's whoever we line up against next. As long as if we don't do our shit correctly, that's what it is.
Wow.
I don't want to hear nothing about no fucking record. Everybody's 0-0 as soon as they touch the fucking field. I ain't treating nobody fucking lightly for shit.
I like that.
That's how I
As soon
feel.
as
That's
you start
exactly how I
caring,
feel.
I respect that.
up for anything, and that's when you get knocked down.
Ooh, okay. So, with that spirited decision, on the way out the door, as we always do in the podcast, in absolute chaos, way too freaking
Wait, I got
early.
one question.
Oh, okay.
I got one question. I'm sorry, off topic. One question, and like we said, it's prediction. So I want everybody to time in with this one. So we have a little thing going down in Virginia, right? We all know about it. We got a little thing going down in Virginia. So we have a QB battle, which at the same time I heard that somebody got moved to being a end. So at this point, I want to hear everybody's opinion. Do you think the quarterback battle is? Or do you think Mike Jones is the starting quarterback and that's where he deserves to be?
Whew, okay.
First of all,
Okay.
stop.
Okay.
Because you can't talk like that and not say the players' names. Who got benched?
I heard their young QB, their hothead, the Cypher got benched.
Oh man.
Cypher or
you might just want to explain yourself.
Go ahead,
And he got position changed. He got position changed at that. But let's say that he did play he played 6 games or 3 games. He played 3 games and he lost 2 and won 1. As a backup quarterback, that's not good. Me as a backup quarterback, I'm 5-1. So I'm backup to backup.
Just say. Go ahead,
Speak on that. We ain't said nothing about that.
Hold on.
Ain't even played.
What you got to say?
now-
What you got to say?
Me personally, I think Mike Jones should be the undisputed QB. That's me personally.
Oh, this nigga. Hey, hold up, bro. Hold up. Wait, before we get
Can I
into
finish my-
any
no, can I
business.
finish my statement?
Let him finish.
I never seen Cypher in 11s. I seen him in 7s, but I ain't seen him in 11. So I can't say.
Mike Jones, in my opinion, undisputedly should be the QB. But I also know that Mike Jones would rather be playing cornerback.
Yes.
That's all he really cares. He want to play defense. That's all he care about. Now, with that being said, Cypher, I also think when you play line, you're one of the best linemen in the game.
Hands down.
So that's not a knock on you being a QB. That's not a knock on you being a QB. It's more so I like him at quarterback, and I really like seeing you at line. That's where my decision, that me saying my piece comes from. I've seen you play quarterback. You've beaten my team at quarterback before, but I haven't seen consistency with you at QB. I haven't seen consistency with you at QB. I've seen Mike Jones take the Warriors somewhere they had never been. they looked really good last season. They looked really good. So that's all I'm saying.
Last season, I played most of the games. I was 12-5, but okay, you can continue.
Respect.
But we're at this season. Every season is different. Don't matter. CJ Stroud rookie season was phenomenal. Actually, I think he went the same record.
And then he had a terrible
phenomenal.
two season.
And then 2 seasons afterwards, terrible, right? So
Facts.
I mean, you could be the
Every
CJ Stroud of
quarterback.
the league. It's okay. It happens.
That's the thing. That's like a thing in football. Every quarterback, their second season, they call it the terrible 2. CJ Stroud was the dude from Washington. They don't do as good as they first year.
The body
get normalized.
The body of work, Cypher. I'm kind of like in the camp of Unc. I'm not going to discredit you at quarterback, but I know what kind of force you were on that defensive side of the ball. Like, I mean, you were an absolute terror, taking over games. And it's kind of like a compliment what we're giving you, is because it's that duality. Do I think that you can become a great quarterback? Absolutely. Do I think that time is now? I don't.
Yeah.
I just
I'm gonna say
don't.
this. I'm gonna say this. The quarterback spot and the middle linebacker spot is got to be the 2 smartest people on this field of football. And I'm not saying you're not the smartest, but you're still young. If Mike Jones is a legit football coach, I guarantee you 1,000% he's looking at that game differently.
Yeah.
Like he examining play, he looking at stuff that you're not looking at on the field with players. Like, and I know that for sure because that's how kind of I do it. Like I pay attention to things that people probably don't even pay attention to. And I would suggest that the quarterback's got to be like every quarterback in the league should be the smartest person on the field for their team.
Facts.
Now, the only reason why I would disagree with what you and what Smoke and Jay said, right, is because if you actually go look at the game, like if you go back and look at the games that we lost and that we played, right, if you go back and look at the games, I've proven that I can take good teams to overtime. We lost to Houston under and when Mike Jones played, not to compare or contrast, right? But when Mike Jones went against the Phantom, we scored one touchdown. I think it was like 6-24 or something like that, right? I took the Guardians to overtime. And against Most Hated, right?
Whoa.
Like listen. Hey, listen. Nate, listen.
I gotta
hey.
counter that when you're done though. I just want to make that
I got you. Okay. And when we played against Most Hated and we lost against them, right? You can go check. We were down. It was like 8-28. We were down that much because I threw 2 picks that game, right? I threw one of them because I was on the phone. Not threw the other one because my wide receiver, he cut on his route. He cut on his route.
I can't believe you did this to us. But go ahead, proceed.
Yeah, you're not a real quarterback. If you remember where you throw you don't play QB in that.
Hey, I was watching film for the past 2-3 days. So yeah, I remember. But but when you and it was 8. All right, my fault. I'm gonna wrap it up. But when you can come back from an 8-28 deficit, and your team repeatedly gives up points, your team repeatedly gets bombed on. There's nothing that you can do, but it still shows that I am like an offensive genius.
Well,
because
you're saying it's not your fault.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
No, it definitely is. Listen.
No, we're moving on. We are in time restraints.
Emotional damage.
Thank you. Okay.
Look, bro, all I'm gonna say is you didn't take the Guardians to overtime. Your running back did. I sacked you 5 times in the 4th quarter. You got shut the fuck down and had to run the ball. That is the only reason y'all even took us to overtime.
You said the reason I took you to overtime, even though I think we had more pass. We had 3 passing touchdowns.
Sauce, I'm never forgiving you for bringing this up like this. Sauce knew what he was doing.
I'm done.
That was a good one, Sauce. I like how you found that.
Sauce knew what he was doing.
Holy.
You heard me? I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
That's another thing too I can say, and I could be wrong too, because I don't want, and it's in your defense too, Cypher. Like I said, when I said the QB got to be the smartest person sports wise, like on both sides and the middle linebacker. This is also still a video game.
Yeah.
So you can probably have a better video game IQ than him and be better because you know how to work certain things and do certain things. So it's a 2-part factor. You feel what I'm saying? So I got to balance out a little bit of both.
Facts.
Like the IQ part got to be stronger than the. See, I can't say that. It got to be even.
Okay.
You can have better gameplay, low IQ, and still be winning.
For you guys who don't know, this is a constant conversation. So we're going to close the book on the Book of Cypher. We're going to go to way too early predictions before we get into the highlights. Everybody is going to have their just one pick. Who's going to be standing at the top of this mountain at the inaugural season of 11s? When all's said and done and the dust settles, who will be the first champion of the CCFL? Start out with just Vic.
You already know my answer. It's the Guardians. We're undefeated right now. I don't see anybody beating us. Everybody wants to say we need Juan. I just want to remind y'all, I'm the reason D Rose is retiring, and if Swain comes back, I'm also the reason Swain comes back. Because we put 50 on them boys, and I had 2 touchdowns on them back to back.
That's the talk I like to hear.
Okay,
man.
All right, Sauce.
That's what I like. I like to hear that type of talk, man.
You already know what I'm gonna go with. I told my quarterback that I'm gonna hold things down until he gets back. Once he's back, we're still, no matter if when he comes back or if I still stay the whole entire time, flight's still going. We making a dynasty. This is the first one. I'm gonna be probably the first rookie to come in as a QB and win at the top of this level that nobody's ever seen. But we gonna make it happen.
Unc, you see what we're doing here, right? I think now to get an honest, unopinionated answer. Go ahead, Unc.
Realistically, because I haven't been in the league, playing lately. Shout out to the Misfits. I'm now officially the owner. Me and my boy Koji. if I had to too early prediction, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm going with the New York Guardians, and it's simply because they've shown that they can win without them. They've shown they can win with them. They've shown that they can win without their number one receiver. They've shown they find a way. That their program finds a way, and I it's too early, but I'm gonna stick with them. Still think it's the New York Guardians, man.
Wow, 2 Guardians, 1 flight. Okay, Yoda, can we get something unbiased out of you? Or is it going to be Blackhawk Nation?
Nothing but the BH.
Yeah, the
I ain't even being biased.
Nothing but the BH.
Yes.
Nothing but the BH.
I ain't gonna lie, the BH alone is cold as a logo.
Yeah, that is fire. All right,
I gotta go. Flight.
Imagine that.
Flight.
You guys are only going to get something honest out of me, I guess. Okay, Cypher, who do you think?
I think that the Guardians will win if they continue, because their line, they have word to bro the best line in the league. So yeah.
Well, if you guys want the truth, I'm glad that you hung around and waited all the way to the end.
I think it's the Raiders.
So no, I'm spitting nothing but facts.
Okay.
It's wild down there. Okay? There's gorillas down there. There's all kinds of different animals down there. It is knowledge. These animals are going to win this entire thing. Take it, cash that check. Whoever they face in that championship game, it's over. I'm giving them their flowers. I've seen things
I like
from
the
them
animals
on
because
films.
they remind me of the Blackhawks. I'm not talking about skill wise and talent wise. I'm talking about like how they
Chip
just
on
be
their
together
shoulder
all the time.
They're
I see them in their
yes.
party all the time doing their own thing. So I respect that. Like
It's
shout out to them.
them.
If they
Yes,
win.
it is them against the world. Mike Mode believes in what they're doing.
that.
No disrespect, but I think the Louisiana Animals are going to be the first inaugural champions in the CCFL. And that's the bottom line.
Because Stone Cold Austin said so.
I made the new CCFL logo.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this.
Let's see it. He's waiting for it to look.
The new CCFL logo.
Is it getting ready to have some Blackhawk stuff on it?
No, it's just an outstanding, crazy. Like, hold on, I'm about to show you. Hold on, give me 2 seconds.
We gotta get the timer.
Crazy.
And
he can send it to you. You can send it to you. You can just add.
Oh yeah, I
it
can
to
send it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll pop it up on the
Oh,
screen.
here it is.
And outside of that, you know who my secondary team is to win it all?
Oh,
Who's that?
Cleveland Raiders.
Raiders.
Cleveland
I
Raiders.
knew it. Yeah.
Cleveland Raiders.
Hey, man.
hey, just gonna make
That's
logo
it for the
fucking mad.
CCFL podcast. We got.
Later.
Yeah, go ahead. But we're gonna have
Hey, just gonna make
highlights.
logo car mad. The Cleveland Raiders are trash.
But we're gonna close this thing out. I appreciate all of you guys for showing up. And there you go. Like he putting the logo up on the screen. I will insert it here. Holy smokes! It's like a Jordan thing. But I like to thank Just Vic for being here. I like to thank Sauce. Like to thank my man Yoda and Unk from the 90s. Do not forget to check him out on the Live on Air show. And of course, we've had the Field Mouse. But until next time, this has been Smoking Jay. And you know what? I'm going to keep it consistent with the channel. And I will see you either in the ring or on the field.